how much does it cost to start a photo booth rental business? I'm gonna break down almost everything you'll need to get started. So first thing you're gonna wanna do is order a Deluxe Duo from Photo Booth 101. That is the photo booth stand. That is $2,300 currently. Includes the travel case, the photo booth that has the light that keeps the iPad in place. Next thing to get is the iPad. I think the best bang for your buck iPad would be a 2021 12.9 inch iPad Pro. You can get that on Amazon currently for $529.95. Next thing you'll need is your software. None of this stuff matters unless we have software, and luckily for you, LumaBooth, the iPad photo booth software, is only $18 a month or $195 for the year. Let's go ahead and just add the $18 to this amount. So that's LumaBooth with my sign up and discount link if you need it. Next thing we're gonna wanna get is a nice photo booth backdrop. We have that at Photo Booth 101. The kit starts off at $419. That will get you the stand, then the backdrop that goes over the stand to give you the beautiful design, $419. Next on the list is a 4-foot table for the props. Then we're gonna wanna go ahead and get a table skirt just to make the table look a little bit nicer. That's gonna be $12.99. Now you're gonna wanna shop around for some props. You have to have the table, then you put the props on top of the table. We put $90 here allotted for that. You can buy some giant glasses, some silly hats, whatever you think a prop can be, we're gonna put $90 towards that. Now we're talking about the boring stuff, but this is the stuff that's necessary. You're gonna wanna invest in an extension cord. 25 feet is what I recommend, and they have these ones on Amazon for $23.61. That gets you 2 of them. Next up is gaff tape, because if you're using these cables, these extension cords, you're gonna need to tape these down. So gaff tape is pretty expensive. This is the one we use. It's a 2-pack, and that's $19.99. Next up is some screen cleaner. You always have to get into the habit of cleaning your iPad before you start your event. Last thing you want is a bunch of smudges on it, so that's $11.99. Then we have the 3-prong adapter. This is if you have an old venue that only has a 2-prong outlet, but if this extension cord we're using requires a 3-prong, you're gonna need this little adapter here, and it's $5.31. So everything we went through right now is enough to get you a digital photo booth. You'll notice we didn't talk about a printer or anything related to that because it's a digital setup. And the total is $3,491.74. But now let's talk about adding a printer to the mix. And what will that cost? Well, let's talk about it now. So now you're gonna have to invest in a printer. This is the one we recommend from photobooth101.com, $980 for the printer. This printer does not come with any paper or anything, so you also have to invest into a paper kit. We sell that for $140. That'll give you 2 rolls of paper, 2 sets of ribbon, and the ribbon is replacing the ink, so that's why we're saying it's ribbon. And if you're asking how many events can I get with this $140 box, roughly 10 to 14 events, just depending on the volume. But usually for me, I'm finding myself about 12 events with that investment. However, you do need to invest in a computer. This is how we recommend you print, and I recommend a older MacBook just to save some money, but the MacBook is required so you can have the iPad send the info to the laptop tells the printer to print, and the one we recommend is on Amazon for about $303. And one thing you may need, just depending on your setup and what computer you're using, is a hub. This hub is going to allow you to connect the printer cable to the laptop, and if you decide to go to iPad to the laptop, you might need a hub, and that on Amazon is $29.99. All right, so for everything we mentioned, your complete photo booth setup with your printer, you're looking at a grand total of $4,944.73. Obviously, some of these items have shipping, but that varies on where you're at, so just keep that in mind. But we're talking about $5,000. Not bad in my opinion for a business where you can make anywhere from $500 to $1,000 per event, depending on the types of clients. So hope you enjoyed this video, and remember, go to photobooth101.com to get your photo booth equipment. God bless, I'll see you soon.